this, and I left. And I was in the taxi queue outside trying to get a taxi back to my hotel. And
what is the silliest thing you've ever seen a stranger do in public?
What's the most embarrassing moment of your childhood?
there's too many.
Have you ever been arrested?
Dun, dun, dun.
Derek and Orla.
Hello.
Hello,
and welcome back.
Welcome to
Derek and Orla do a radio show.
Yay!
Orla, you have a just a little something. There's just a little something just here. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
I feel like Moira from
Schitt's Creek. Now, is that supposed to be there, or did it just land on you as you came into the studio?
With this is Harold. Say hello, Harold.
Hey, Harold.
Yeah. Harold is here because of our special guest today.
Our extra special guest today, you may have just heard her from across the other side of the room. We have actress extraordinaire Ayvianna Snow in the studio. Hi, Ayvianna, how are you?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm really good. I'm excited to be here, and you look spectacular.
Oh, thank you.
Orla thought she'd try and make you at home.
Yes.
I feel at home.
I
think.
think don't look directly at it.
I feel a bit like Tippi Hedren as well, you know.
Yes, you've attracted the birds.
But this one, it's not so much attacking you. It's just sort of, it's working with you. You look good, kid. You look good.
He moves as well.
Now, just to put people in context, the reason why Orla is dressed like this is because our special guest today, Ayvianna, has appeared in not one, not two, not three, but 70 films.
70, that is.
70, and a large portion of those are horror films. I mean, could we call you the Queen of Horror?
I mean, I might buy
Princess? Duchess of Horror? Yeah, does that work?
Countess.
Countess of Horror.
Countess.
Yeah.
Thank
There, officially been appointed the Countess of Horror.
Thank you. That's sweet.
But you have, yes, you appear in a lot of horror films, don't you?
I mean, I do my best. I guess I keep doing it. So I guess. So.
Did you set out to be more horror based?
I fell into it, I think, accidentally at first. I got this audition for Paul Hyatt's film, The Convent, that he made back in 2016 or something. I can't even remember. It was a while.
Oh, wait, I think I have it here somewhere. One second. You keep talking and I'll find the date.
And yeah, it was about a group of nuns in a convent, and a fever came across all the nuns, and they were all possessed by something, I don't know.
2018.
2018,
yes.
And
Your sister Lilith.
The evil sister Lilith with the biblical connotations. And I did quite a bad audition, really, for this film. I don't know how I got it. I turned up in a sort of red party dress and high heels to be this nun from the 18th century. So I think I was just too young to know any better, and I don't know. But and it was quite a physical audition. He wanted me to move like a zombie or like a creature that had been possessed. And I was still in the red party dress and the heels, trying to do, I don't know. But
it's like you had one too many sherries.
Yeah. So I got that somehow, and we shot in a sort of abandoned castle in Wales in the winter. It was very, very cold.
God, yes, I should imagine.
And
it would be absolutely freezing.
There's no heating. They're not centrally heated, these Welsh castles.
Weird that these old castles weren't designed to keep in the heat.
And then I think from that, I got another audition to do something similar, and then another audition to do something similar. And then before I knew it, I was kind of on a roll of doing similar things. But I love it, and I've been lucky to get it. So it's good. It's fun.
Well, exactly. Yeah, we'll take the career we can get, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, especially this industry is so hard and stuff at the moment. But so horror, like, are you a horror fan?
A little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
What's your favourite horror movie?
Is it The Exorcist?
No, I told a story earlier on about how I was on a different radio show, and they assumed that I was a very, very big horror aficionado. And then they started asking me a lot of detailed questions about The Exorcist, which I have never seen, but I felt too ashamed to admit it, especially live on air. And then they started asking me to come up with quotes from The Exorcist, and I made up a quote just because I felt I had to say something. And then I was sitting there hoping no member of the public would call into the show and be like,
Do you remember what the quote was?
Your made-up quote. We could make a new Exorcist movie with your quote in it.
I think it was a spin on Hamlet's "Get Thee to a Nunnery," which I actually have read.
Oh.
And it was something about "Get thee out of my house." Or something, because I thought there was something about banishing a demon in it. So I was like, there'll be some sort of scene with a priest going, "Get thee gone."
See, you made an educated guess. Which
Well,
Yes,
I
but
mean-
he does. There is a priest, and he does have a lot of Latin that he speaks, I think.
and the first rule of improv is always yes and.
Yes,
so you're a
Why-
good improviser. So well done.
Thank you.
Well, we have a huge horror fan
Yes.
in the form of one Orla Nothing sat here next to me.
Oh, you know more than me then.
Oh my god, I love them. So I have 3 sisters.
Do you?
And I've got 2 that are older and 1 younger.
Okay.
And the one that's next up from me, she's 7 years older than me. And when I was a little toddler, I used to follow her around everywhere. And she used to turn around and go, "Go away, get away from me, get away from me." She was really horrible to me, but I still followed her. I absolutely idolised her. And I don't know if it was a form of punishment, but like from the age of 5, even before then, she used to make me sit down and watch horror movies with her. I actually remember the first horror movie I watched was Frankenstein, the 1930s version. And that gave me nightmares for a week.
When
And I
you were
actually remember-
5?
Yeah, before then. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street when I was 6.
You've been warped by this.
Yeah, I'm desensitized.
Yeah.
It does explain a lot about Orla,
Yeah.
to be fair. Also, finding it very hard to listen to you and take you seriously when the crow on your head keeps nodding.
Yeah.
It keeps
He's agreeing with me.
It's nodding along to everything you're saying. It's beautiful.
There is a clip from a talk show. I don't know whether you've seen this. It did the rounds on Instagram a while ago of a man who did have a pigeon that lived on his head back in like
A real live pigeon.
and he was brought on a talk show to talk about it, and he's sitting there with the pigeon, and the interviewer's asking him about it, and he says, "Well, you know, she just landed one day, and we get along quite well. And when I go to work, my wife puts her in the garage, and then when I come home, she gets back on, and it's a real thing."
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
I wonder how long that lasted.
What about the poo?
Yeah. Or the claws. Surely it's like clawing into your head.
Most of the ones in London have stumps, though, don't they?
Oh God, you have that. Then how the hell is it staying on your head at all?
but yeah, he's your spirit animal.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yeah.
But Ayvianna, to get back to you and your films, right? Because even now, so your most recent films, you played the succubus in Rumpelstiltskin,
Ooh.
which is out at the moment, coming out this year.
I think it is out.
Yeah.
On Amazon and iTunes and all those platforms. Apple
Yeah.
TV.
And also, there's one that I really want to talk to you about, right? Because you played Kendra in the St. Patrick's Day Massacre.
Yes.
Now, and even though, I mean, some people might find it interesting to note that you are actually from Northern Ireland.
I am, yeah.
You
I
have
know.
sort of lost the accent a bit.
I have.
Yeah.
but I-
Completely.
yeah.
But you're from Derry, right?
I am, yeah.
Which is known for its Nadine Coyle accent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Derry girls.
And Derry girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But go on, tell us about the St. Patrick's Day Massacre.
You know, pardon me, the sad thing is that we shot it in Leicester.
Yeah.
That's I know.
Actually makes perfect sense.
That well-known Irish hub.
Like County Leicester.
Yeah, well, we didn't have the budget to fly to Dublin, which I would have loved.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's the St. Patrick's Day Massacre, and it's meant to be Dublin. But it was shot by Steve Lawson, who's
Yeah.
lovely, and I do like Steve very much. And I've made maybe 3 or 4 movies with Steve, and he keeps bringing me back. So I'm sort of grateful to be like continually employed.
That's always, I think, that's the best
Indicator.
compliment that
Yeah,
an actor
I
can
agree. If they book you again,
Yeah,
it means
exactly.
they didn't hate me. It's okay.
Yeah. I didn't ruin their previous.
But yeah, he has access to a beautiful big studio in Leicester, and he builds a lot of the sets in there. So just for monetary purposes, we ended up shooting most of it in Leicester. And then there's a few scenes that are exteriors, but we got away with it by we shot at night, so it's very dark.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can't quite tell. It's like, it just looks like a nondescript, very dark street, which is supposedly Dublin.
Which I was going to say is a bit of a juxtaposition to St. Patrick's Day, which is just chaos and
Yeah.
colour and people everywhere
And booze
drinking and
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we tried to capture the spirit of St. Patrick's Day. Like we have scenes that are there's a bit in an Irish tavern and there's a bit in a club. It's about girls from England that go to Dublin for St. Patrick's Day and end up through a series of events, spending the night in a haunted tavern.
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do.
And I'm like, they could get an Uber and go to their hotel. Why are they?
Yeah.
But anyway, and then they get chased around all night by a man wielding a saw. And I think I was the first to die in the shower.
But I think those are like, that's like,
Psycho.
but they're brilliant. The first one to die is always sort of the most
Well, yeah,
notable.
because you're not
isn't it?
expecting
Like Drew
it.
Yeah, Drew
Because
Barrymore. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're always, everything's fine. And then the first death is the one that sets everything in motion.
Sets the tone. You're like, is this just a drunken St. Patrick's Day movie? Or, oh, she's dead. Okay, horror. Yeah.
But the interesting thing is I did a movie about Jack the Ripper also with Steve, and I died in the bathtub. So every time I try to wash or I get near a body of water, it always
end up
spells
dying.
the end.
Done.
So I think when I'm with Steve, I'm going to stay away from...
No washing up. No brushing your teeth.
No water of any kind. They'd be like, there's a swimming pool just here. You're like, no, I refuse. But to note, because one of your most famous films and most successful films is also another Irish film, Lola,
Yeah.
which did wonders. It won 2 IFTA
Yeah,
awards.
it did.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. That's a beautiful film.
Yeah.
I was very lucky to get to get involved in that. I got that through a weird series of events as well. I was in Berlin,
Ooh, okay.
which sounds more louche than it was, but I was at the Berlinale trying to sell another horror film. And I was I somehow got myself into the Screen Island party. Well, at these festivals, all the big people have a party that you can go to hobnob and network. And I wasn't invited, but I sort of...
Turned up anyway.
Crashed.
Yeah. I mean, who's going to turn you away, really? You walk into a room, they'll be like, door open.
Yeah.
I wish that were true. I can't remember now how I got in. I think I knew someone who was invited, and I sort of just went in on their coattails. And then I stayed for sort of half an hour, and I wasn't enjoying it, and I just I've had enough of this, and I left. And I was in the taxi queue outside trying to get a taxi back to my hotel, and I think I got chatting to the guy that was standing beside me in the queue, and he said, "Where are you trying to get to?" And I said, "Oh, back to civilization." And it turned out he was one of the organisers of the party. This is the thing. You have to mind what you say.
Oh, God, very, very.
But,
How did it go after that?
He took it well, which was
Right.
nice, and he sort of laughed, and then he let me ride in his taxi because our hotels were in the same bit of town. And I said, thank you very much. And then it turned out that he was the producer of Lola. So he...
So it actually, good thing you said that, so, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You just never know, do you, how people are going to respond to you. So yeah, and then he ended up casting me like a year later.
Yeah.
It worked out.
But it's done. It went like it's won tons of awards. It's
It's a really
Sitges,
good
Trieste.
film.
It
Yeah.
won like it was lapping up the awards everywhere. It was
No, the
shown.
two actresses are fantastic, and Alan's fantastic, and the director was really good. So that's one of my better attempts.
But no, I mean, dear God, as you said, or as we said earlier, you were appearing in over 70 films,
That's absolutely amazing.
which is
Too
absolutely
many,
nuts.
isn't
Your
it? I mean,
IMDb
so
must be
get
going all the way down.
There's no such thing as too many.
No, there is not.
But
Not enough.
and
We
to-
need more horror. We always
yeah,
need
more.
horror.
Well, you can't get enough of it, can
I
you?
know.
Yeah.
I think you need to be cast.
Oh, definitely.
You've got the look.
Get me in contact with this Steve, you know. If he needs a drag queen, I'm there. I can die in the shower.
I believe you. I believe.
But the good thing about Orla as well is she's so versatile because you
Yeah.
could play the femme fatale, but you could also be the villain.
Exactly. I've died so many times on stage already, so I'm sure on film we'll be fine.
I know. I feel the same.
Oh my God, you know what's just come into my head, and I shouldn't be bringing it up on this, but the whole thing with your boob.
Oh,
That-
so when I first started doing drag,
Yeah.
I had such problems with my boobs. Such problems. They kept falling out. But I don't mean falling out like they'd be like a nip slip or something. They'd fall all the way down my dress and come out the bottom.
Oh,
They were like chicken
Yeah.
fillets, so they were
Yeah.
quite like big fleshy things.
Yeah.
And there was one show that Orla was doing in a venue,
And they both just went plop.
Uh,
And I ran off stage.
God.
And
not
left
realizing,
them.
but you didn't realize they
I
were there.
didn't
Yeah.
realise.
So the audience is just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, do you know what? Part of it felt like it was on purpose.
Yeah.
As in, that was just the way it was supposed to end.
But then, do you remember the other show when I wore that skin-tight catsuit? And it was at the Two Brewers. And it started to unzip, and I didn't notice either. And it unzipped.
you were wondering what all the applause was about.
Well,
And
why?
I thought I was doing really well.
I thought, yeah. And it was this material as well. And we got told beforehand that we could do whatever we want as long as we didn't show any flesh. And I literally flashed the audience with these fake boobs, and I was just like, "Oh my God, it looks like I've done it on purpose."
But what was fantastic about that was it was almost unzipping in time to the music.
Yeah.
It was as if it was done. It was like you couldn't have, made that better
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Just go with it. Just pretend. It's all part of the act.
But come here, just speaking of various different talents, like not only are you on screen, but you're a judge at the Romford Film Festival.
I judge movies now.
Yeah.
I'm very judgmental.
Oh, yeah.
Point at them.
But that must be so weird for you to be on the complete opposite side of it.
It's been very educational, actually. I've learned a lot. I got this gig. I know Spencer, who runs Romford, very well, and he's lovely and very supportive of filmmakers, no matter what stage of their career they're at. So even if you're just starting out, you can come to Romford. You don't have to have sort of a £1 million movie, which I quite like. I think it's nice that it's sort of egalitarian and people can come from any kind of walk of life. And my job at first was I used to interview the filmmakers. So we would screen their film, and then I would do a little interview with them post-screening.
Lovely.
And I learned so much about filmmaking, the process of putting the film together, the kind of the issues that people encounter, because you find that a lot of common issues crop up again and again in interviews. And it gave me a real respect for filmmakers and for what people are trying to do. You hear some amazing stories, like people that were inspired to make the film. You know, I had one guy whose sister had cancer, and that was what inspired him to make the movie about cancer. And people that only had 300 quid, but they just sort of made it happen through asking for favors and things. And it's beautiful and very inspiring. And I got a sense of there's a real sense of community, I think, at that festival.
So we're coming next time.
Yeah, no, but art shouldn't have to be elitist. You know, it shouldn't be something that you have to be in a position where you have millions and a huge network. And anyone should be able to make a movie if you feel inspired, you've got an idea. It should be accessible to people. So that's what they're trying to do, I think, at Romford.
I think that's a great ethos to have. I think, I mean, anybody should be able to. If that's what their passion is, then you should be able to follow it.
And especially at a time now where technology has advanced so much that you could make
Exactly.
we all have a
got
phone.
A camera now on their person, which didn't used to be the case.
And there's I've seen some amazing shorts shot entirely on a phone.
Well, the new 28 Days Later, that was entirely shot on a phone.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Isn't that the whole sort of
goodness.
unique or USP for it?
Yeah.
Which is nuts. But how do you get so obviously you can't show everything. So you'll get a lot of people applying to be in the Romford Film Festival. So, and you can't, there's only so much time that you can actually screen. Like, how do you narrow things down? What are you looking for? What's your selection process?
So the judges get given, I don't see all the films because there are so many. And there's 5 or 6 judges, and we might all get a few hundred each. And so there should be several people seeing each film. So it's not just one person making the decision. Yeah, which I think is important because I might not like something, but the other judges do like it, and then it should get through. So it shouldn't be just one person's opinion. It should be open to sort of discussion.
Very much so, yeah.
And then we are given various categories to give it a mark out of 10. So maybe the writing is marked, and then the cinematography, and then the acting, and then the production values. So you kind of you're trying to look at the film as a whole cohesive piece. So it might be that maybe the production values are not fantastic because the person is starting out or they didn't have a big budget or something, but the writing was great, the actual premise was great, the acting was really good, and then you would maybe that would get enough marks in those categories that it would get through. And in terms of how do I market, I try to look for creativity, and I try to look past maybe some of the shots are not great, but people are doing the best with the resources they have.
I suppose it must be hard as well because you're looking at projects that have zero budget and you're looking at projects that have thousands of pound budgets or tens of thousands of pounds. So it's a bit like apples and oranges. How do you compare the two?
I try to not... It would be very easy to just vote for all the things that look fantastic because they have a big budget, but I try not to do that. I try to look at what was the idea behind it. Is the person being creative? Are they using the resources they have well? And sometimes, I've actually given low marks to some films that looked amazing because they just felt soulless.
Yes.
Or kind of a very much style over substance.
Yeah.
Some movies come through and they just look like a perfume commercial or a music video in that they're beautifully shot, but you think, well, it's just beautifully shot, but there's nothing else to it, So, and I think I have enough experience of meeting people at Romford that I can kind of tell when something's got a really good heart. And I try to I want to give new people a chance as well. If I look at it and it's already got Cannes, Venice.
I get you, yeah.
What do you need Romford for? I'd rather give that slot to a new upcoming filmmaker who really deserves the chance to be seen and a platform and will really benefit.
I can help them move forward,
like Romford.
Yeah.
If you're at Venice, you don't need me. Just just go to Venice, have fun.
But on top of all of that, as if that isn't all enough, you are also the elected chair of equity in the London North branch.
Yeah, I am.
So you're like very...
Oh, you need to behave around.
I know, yeah.
The school.
Scared. This is not a real animal.
Yeah. And it's not even real feathers. They're fake,
It's
not even feathers.
No. But how did you get involved in that?
I think I went to a branch meeting in the year, 2015. No, it was before that.
It really sounded like you were about to sort of go, the year was 1842.
It might have been 2013 or 2014. And, when you keep turning up to something and then eventually someone's like thrusts a clipboard into your hands and goes, oh, you can take the minutes for this. And then before you know it, you're suddenly running the thing. And then, so I've now been there too long, and you get more and more responsibilities thrust toward you, and you go, oh God, what have I taken on? But the thing is now that I've become emotionally involved, and
that's the first mistake.
Yeah, I know, because now I have a committee of people that I work with that sort of run North London, and they're like my family.
Yeah.
I love them. And we did a little video that I put on Instagram last week, and I was watching it and I was like, I'm so proud of all of them. And this is the awful thing, because now I can't leave because you're emotionally attached to your branch and your people. And
but equity is probably more important now than it's ever been, because the industry is in a weird place. Yeah. Like a really, really weird place at the moment.
It's been going through so much recently, in the past 10 years, we had Me Too, we had COVID, we had
strikes,
and then, there's a lot of stuff I know about drag queens and cabaret performers now coming into equity as well, because they're making contracts and things for them, which I think is great.
Yeah.
So, there's so much been going on, more so, I think, than before. It's so concentrated.
So do you think it's important for performers to be involved with equity?
Well, I would say yes, obviously. But I think since we've had a new kind of change of staff in the last 5 years, which is maybe what you've noticed, we have a new general secretary and a new team, and we really have made an effort to kind of move equity into the 21st century, so we've been going into places of work where drag queens work, nightclubs. We've just signed 2 new companies, immersive theatre companies. places where equity traditionally didn't really have a presence. And we really have been making an effort to make the union more modern, more accessible, to get younger people in. We've just taken Spotlight to court last week.
Yes,
Yes.
which
So,
is a huge thing for
it's
people who don't know what
huge.
Spotlight is. It's sort of the actors'
Directory.
directory. Yeah.
Yeah.
But actors have to pay to be on it.
Nearly £200.
Yes, annually. So there's kind of a lot of controversy over that, let's say.
They
But
have a monopoly, so it's
yeah, you have no choice. You have to.
Yeah.
If you want to be an actor, you have to be on the website. It's the only way to get work. So, but Equity have taken actually legal action against them. So we're sort of waiting to hear kind of what happens, really, aren't we?
Yes. So yeah, we are. I think the union has teeth nowadays, and I think
yeah, I
we're getting a lot more involved in political activism as well. Me and a group of us went to protest outside Parliament maybe 2 weeks ago because the Labour are trying to take payments away from people with disabilities. The,
Yes.
personal independent payment (PIP), I think it is. So we are. We're very much getting involved now in issues that I think do directly affect people's lives.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't think of equity as a sort of, it's got nothing to do with me. It does
Yeah.
have something to do with you. It has something to do with the amount of money in your pocket at the end of the working week.
Well said.
Yeah.
Very well said. Now, I think it's time for. Shall we move on
We
to
move on to.
quick fire questions?
Frightened.
This
I'm
is-
genuinely frightened.
Don't honestly.
You should be afraid. You should be very, very afraid. So the crow is going to ask you some questions.
It's a raven.
Oh, I'm
Raven,
sorry.
yeah.
Quoth
I'm so
the raven,
sorry.
nevermore.
Oh my God, no, please, no.
It should actually be Edgar rather than Harold.
It should be, shouldn't
I
it?
think.
Well, that's true, actually,
Its
isn't it?
twin is out there, though. So this
Oh.
is Harold. That could be Edgar. Or it could be Harold and Maude. That's not a horror movie, but you don't know what Harold and Maude is, do you?
It was a TV show, right?
Yeah.
No, it's a film.
Oh, well, I'm glad that we both got that wrong together. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Right. So the main thing you can do to help yourself during this is just go blank. Don't even think.
Do I have to give a one-word answer?
You have to
No.
give any. It can be one word. It can be 500 words.
Oh.
And you don't have to explain if you don't feel like you want to.
Okay.
Just feel the moment. Give us whatever comes to mind first.
Right.
Question number 1.
What is the silliest thing you've ever seen a stranger do in public?
Is it wear a raven on their head? I mean, technically we are in public, right?
I suppose so.
I once was at an audition and we were asked to enact, we were like Neanderthal, like cavemen.
Yes.
And we were meant to be fighting over a piece of bread. And I saw one actor get the piece of bread, pull it out of the other actor's mouth and put it in their own mouth. That's such desperation for work.
Yes.
Employers take advantage of. Why you should join equity.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, that was good. That was good. There's our sound bite. Once I had to play a piece of bacon. That just
Did
goes
you sizzle?
I sizzled, yeah. And
not-
this is
not
why
bad.
people think actors are weird. Question number 2. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
A machine that prints money.
Ooh,
That's quite good.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that one.
What's one thing, if you had a dog, what's one thing your dog could say that would completely ruin your image if they could speak?
If the dog could speak.
Yeah.
Ayvianna doesn't really watch that many horror films.
That's a good one.
Do people drink or eat soup?
You eat soup.
Ooh, there
Have
go.
you ever been arrested?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Oh, I feel like there was a yes coming there. And she just doesn't want to say it because she's on camera. Maybe the next question should be, have you ever been arrested? What's the most embarrassing moment of your childhood?
There's too many.
I know that's what,
Oh my God.
when we were reading these last time, I was like that. I was like, I can't pick one. There's about 50.
I mean, I've done some awful auditions. I did an audition to be a kitchen ninja. What is a kitchen ninja? I hear you.
Oh, there's air fryer things.
A kitchen ninja is a ninja that does
Oh,
tasks around the kitchen, but in the style of a ninja. So you'd be like, making the toast pop out of the toaster. You'd go, and then it would come out.
is this something we need in our lives?
Yeah.
Or you'd be sweeping the floor, but like using the stick to like.
Oh yes, do sort of karate
Yeah,
maneuvers.
so I did karate moves,
That's very funny.
which I didn't get the part.
What do you think your last meal would be if you were on death row?
I'd like some grapes.
Well, that's simple.
Yeah.
But you want someone to feed them to you? We could be on either side of you, feeding you the grapes.
Would they be white or black grapes or even those candy floss ones that you can get now?
Is there such a thing as
well-
black grapes?
Yeah, there are. You get green, well, white, as you
Yeah.
said, red and black.
Black? I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen a black grape.
It's really purple.
Yeah, it is.
And speaking of grape-shaped things, do mermaids have live babies or do they lay eggs? The wheels are turning.
Yeah.
Do they lay eggs?
Well, I guess they must lay eggs because they have a fish tail.
But whales have live babies.
Oh,
Because
so
they're
they're
mammals.
mammals.
Yeah.
So they have live babies.
Do you think aliens really exist?
Yes.
I think they do too. I think some of them are in this room with us right now. And final one, where would you like to time travel? Back to the past or to the future?
Go forward. There's no point going backwards.
That's what I said.
That's a really good thing to say. I would go back though.
Where would you go?
I'd go to Elizabethan times, I think. Although I've been watching and reading a lot of Georgian stuff at the moment, so I'd like to go back to that. I want money though to be able to do it. You know.
I
wanna
feel
go
like
back
if
and
you
have
went
money.
if you went back to like medieval times or what did you say, Victorian times?
Elizabethan.
Elizabeth, you would like get the pox within about 2 minutes and just die.
Yeah, but we've all been inoculated by it.
The pox?
Yeah, smallpox.
Oh, is that what smallpox is?
Yeah. Well,
they
when
go.
they say, "Oh, he's got the pox," that no, they don't mean that. They probably mean the French pox,
Are you going to elaborate, or is that all we're getting?
which is gonorrhea.
Oh, well, there you go now.
I think.
Get
yeah.
tested.
Which they used to try and cure with mercury.
Well, there you go.
Which would just exacerbate the problem.
Yeah.
Surely, how ridiculous. And that was 10 quickfire questions with Ayvianna Snow. Yay! Now, you're going to hang around with us, aren't you, for another little
For
while?
a little while because we've got some more bits going on.
Yes, we do.
We have Agony Uncle Derek.
Agony Uncle Derek's.
So I'm going to read an Agony Uncle Derek.
So people write into us and we help solve their problems.
Yes.
And mostly because I'm Irish and wise, but you are also Irish and wise. So that means we are ×2 this week.
You just have to
Right.
give some advice.
If you want to get in touch with us with an Agony Uncle Derek letter or anything else, joke of the week, random news, Derek versus Orla, you just want to say hi, say something nice about one of our guests, you can get in touch on DerekAndOrlaDo@gmail.com or DerekAndOrlaDo on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and other anywhere. Linktree. Done.
Right. Dear Agony Derek, I'm dating someone who laughs at everything, even when I'm serious. How do I know if they're laughing at me or with me?
Are they? That was a. Yes, how long was this going to go up? That's actually going to be. That was going to be my first question: is are they pointing while doing it? Right, pointing and laughing might be a different situation. Life is too short. Always laugh. Always laugh. Right?
So it doesn't matter if they're laughing at you or with you?
I don't think he's laughing at. Like, no, maybe they're just laughing because they're trying to enjoy life. And laughing loses calories.
It does.
There you go.
It does.
Done.
And smiling uses less muscles than frowning.
I think if they're laughing at you, even when you're being serious, that to me is a red flag.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah.
And it's a way of dismissing your experience.
I think I would turn into my mother and say, I'll give you something to laugh about.
Oh, dear. So you're saying violence is the answer, is it?
Violence is the answer to our problems.
Oh, well, you can just have, attack them. The raven can attack them. I would say if you've gotten to the point where you're writing into us looking for advice in this, you feel like already that it is an issue.
This is why I'm no good at this, because my advice is always dump him.
Yes, exactly.
Every time I'm like, dump him, and dump him.
Yeah, but that could be the good advice. That could be the
I
advice that they need to
agree.
hear.
I agree. This person should dump that.
Red flag.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, I think our joint consensus now is red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Dump him. Although again, I will go back to my initial advice and say laughing in life is good, but obviously there's times where it's not appropriate.
Yes.
That's
You know, not
Like at
appropriate.
funerals,
Yeah, or
which I've done.
yeah. Oh well, but see, do you not ever get that? Where like when it's a time you're really not supposed to laugh, something tickles you and you just can't
Yeah.
stop.
Sometimes it's funny.
It's always funerals.
But was it a funeral where it was a celebration of life kind of funeral?
In which case, it should be laughter.
It should be laughed at, yeah.
Or was it just totally inappropriate?
It was completely inappropriate. I shouldn't have done it.
Is it again because you were stood next to the coffin going, ah?
No, it's actually because I was stood next to a friend called Tasha, who you know.
I do.
Yeah. And we were just making comments about someone, and it just we started giggling, and that was it.
So note to self, do not invite Orla to any funerals.
Or Tasha.
Or Tasha. Right, and that was Agony Uncle
Yes,
Derek.
write in with your agony uncle questions.
DerekAndOrlaDo@gmail.com. I think now it's time for a bit of Derek versus Orla versus Guest. Are you ready for this week's Derek versus Orla versus Guest? I think we're terrifying poor Ayvianna here. Right.
What have we got this week?
Right.
Derek?
So if I held up small bits of paper like this and a pen, what would that mean to you guys?
Are you going to do that thing where you put someone on my phone?
Yes! Yes! Right. So I'm going to hand one around. And actually,
No.
if you flip over these pieces of paper,
They're Derek and Orla do cards, business cards.
yes.
What
No.
does this take me to? Is this your link tree?
Yeah,
Yes.
True, yes.
He's good.
So once you can go home now and follow us on all of those
Let's put
things.
that up there, and hopefully
Yeah.
you should be able to.
Okay, don't look. There we
An
go.
itchy side of my nose. Okay.
Oh, do you?
So you have to write one down. You have to come up with one, write it down, and then we have to pass them around.
I don't have
Hey,
a pen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hand
you,
it-
you just. I need to choose someone.
Oh, have you not written something down?
No.
Oh, I've done mine already. I'm good. I'm the best boy at school.
Okay.
Gold star for Derek.
So now we swap them.
Yes.
When-
Well, once
when
Orla's
we've
done it, which is as per usual. I'm waiting for Orla.
I'm on drag queen time.
Yeah, which is late. Translation: drag queen time. About
These
an hour.
smell nice.
They do. I think it's the marker actually.
I'll get you high.
We're just snuffing markers now.
Okay.
Right. So should we all pass ours to one to the right?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
so,
well
yeah,
done.
so you don't look at it.
There
No,
we go.
you've looked at it.
Oh,
You're not
was I
meant
not
to.
meant to?
Oh, well, no, I
I'll
haven't.
have to turn it again then.
Okay, so-
Sorry.
Well, then swap with that one.
That was my one.
Sorry.
Oh,
So I have to take that one. So okay, so you lift it up.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
And
because
put it there.
I'm not allowed to see who it is.
Okay. So, Derek, you go first.
right. Questions. Am I male?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not done.
Am I am I European?
No,
Uh,
because it's if you get yes, you can keep asking.
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh yeah.
No, so you got no.
I don't know.
am I a woman?
No.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Yes and no. Once you were.
Once you were. Go for it.
So actually, no. So that's a yes. So she gets to answer another question.
Am I American?
No. Am I British?
No.
Oh,
Am I American?
yes.
Yes.
Am I Trump?
No.
No.
Thank God.
Am I an athlete?
No.
No.
Am I a real person?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And so I'm not British. Am I American?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I a real person?
Yes.
Am I
Well-
female?
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I can see how you'd be very confused by the answer
I
a
know,
minute ago.
really.
Yeah.
Uh,
What in God's name?
am I a real person?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. So I'm not American. I'm not British. I'm not. Okay. Am I a performer?
No.
Oh.
Am I a performer?
Yes.
Am I in movies?
Yes.
Am I over the age of 30?
Yes.
Am I...
Well, most of you was. I'd say parts of you probably.
Oh, am I... Oh, God, am I still alive?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, that's a good question. That's going to be my next one.
Am I... Oh, God, am I Nicole Kidman?
No.
Close. So, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Am I alive? Oh, no, because
Oh,
I'm
because
not
you
a
said you
real
weren't
person.
real, yeah. You can have another question.
Am I a cartoon character?
No.
No. Oh, you're just going to fall off. All right, so I'm not. Oh, so I am real. I'm not a performer. I'm not. Oh, am I religious?
Yes.
Okay, am I the Pope?
No.
Oh,
Very
oh I was like, oh my God, I got it.
Am I... Am I Renée Zellweger?
No.
I'm so into guessing you two. I'm completely...
I think I know who I might
leaving
be.
myself behind. Hang on. So I used to be a woman. So am I a trans?
No. That's really confusing, I know. Okay, so I'm religious. Am I Mother Teresa?
Yeah.
Yay! Oh my God. Oh, I won!
Yeah, you won!
Why does it say green?
Teresa Green.
Or is that her surname?
No. No. She was Mother Teresa of Calcutta.
Oh, what's the green about?
Because Teresa Green.
It's just a joke that trees are green.
Oh, the fact that she had to explain it.
I know.
Right,
think
so
I'm
we're now
gonna
fighting.
give up.
We're
Yeah.
fighting,
No
fighting
idea.
for second place. We'll do one more round.
Am I...
I feel like Ayvianna gave you a massive clue a while ago
did,
that you didn't
yeah.
pick up on.
Tom Cruise?
Yes.
I thought I was a woman.
No.
Oh.
Because you said Nicole Kidman and I said really
yes.
close.
Yes.
Yours is that was hard.
Give
Very
me a clue.
Okay, so it's not a real character; they're a TV character.
Homer Simpson.
No, they changed. There's been lots of different people have played the same character over a long time. It's probably one of the longest running TV shows.
That's the theme tune,
Yeah.
was it?
Yes.
This is
Also,
this is what happened with The Exorcist.
They're-
I was sitting there going,
they're medical.
it's a doctor.
But Doctor.
Doctor Who!
Hey! Well done.
You used to be a woman, but you've changed. I was imagining a transgender athlete or something.
That was the bit that I think got confusing. So I think we should just keep these.
Yes.
Because we can give them out as cards. Well done in that one. Oh, so that means I'm the winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't
What
won a
prize
Derek
do
versus
you
Orla.
get?
Respect, dignity.
I think that... Does that make you... No.
Oh, please, some again out there. Thank you.
You're still last.
Abba Chips, recently you compiled a winner's board.
Yes.
And it was the only way we knew who was actually winning.
One of our fans.
And it was Orla was winning at that
Yeah.
point, I think. So
I
now,
think I still am.
yeah, I think you might be 1 point ahead of me still, but I'm happy that I won that one. Well done, Ayvianna. Well done, Orla. Good work. That was Derek versus Orla.
And now we have random news.
Random news.
Derek will read out a piece of random news that he's found.
Now, so this is this week's random news. I don't know how squeamish either of you are. Are we squeamish?
A little bit.
How do we feel about like creepy crawlies and
No, I don't
and
like anything that flies.
lizardy? No, they don't
Birds
fly.
are fine.
No.
Anything else?
Well, would it upset you so if, reported by the BBC, a stray snake was found in a Greenwich fish and chip shop?
Oh,
Where in the shop?
It says
In
a
the fryer.
stray snake has been found in a fish and chip shop in southeast London. The RSPCA was called to the chip shop in Greenwich last week following reports that a python was on the loose, but the python was in fact just a juvenile corn snake, a pet that had escaped from a nearby neighbour and ended up inside the chip shop.
In a packet of chips.
How happy would you be
want
if you
chips
ordered
now.
your Savoy and chips and your Savoy started moving?
Ooh, Savaloy.
How are you with snakes?
I don't think I've ever seen one in a chip shop, but I guess I'd rise to the occasion, I think.
Have you ever held a snake? Either of you? There's a question for you. Have you held a snake, Orla?
I've held many a snake in my time.
Any attached them to your head?
Some of them have been very near my head.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, that was this week's random news. I don't think I'd be too delighted with. I don't mind.
I'll be
snakes.
rushing to that chip shop.
No,
In that
but also imagine the poor person who found it. Like, ugh.
scare you, wouldn't it?
Was it a customer? Was it a staff member?
Do you remember when I think it was the lizard got found in chicken nuggets?
When was
There
this?
a,
By whom?
It was just a customer from, I think it was KFC or it might have been McDonald's or something like that. And they bought like some chicken pieces, and when they bit into it, it was or was it a mouse? One of the two.
Oh,
But I read recently, actually. So a person.
this is just sort of bragging that she can read.
A person tried to take the American company. Tried for that Mountain Dew is part of. I think it's Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to take them to court by saying that they'd found a mouse in their drink, in their bottle of Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew then proved in court, because of the date of the bottle when it was bottled up, it'd been like 2 weeks or something, or 2 months, and they proved that a mouse would not be there over that time. It would have dissolved.
But a mouse is quite big, and a bottle of Mountain Dew. I don't see how you could have a mouse.
It's America.
How big are these bottles?
I don't know.
Oh, but mouses are mouses.
Quite a
Mice.
big thing, yeah.
Oh, it could have been a
Or
2
it could be,
litre.
or it could be a tiny one. Do you know the way like there's tiny mice as well, like field mice, and things that get in under your door.
Didn't they notice? I feel
Yeah.
like if I bought a bottle of water with a
Well,
mouse in it,
quite.
I would notice.
And you'd be like, "Ooh, I got a prize!
At the
Free
time-
prize!"
like, how does it sit there for 2 weeks and you don't notice that there's a mouse in your
Exactly.
bottle?
Well, what was it?
I don't think he thought it through properly.
There was a very famous TV show as well, where do you remember they found a finger in their can of Coke.
Oh, yeah.
Friends. It wasn't a real, a sitcom, very famous sitcom. Right, well, that was this week's random news.
How interesting it was.
And it was. So that just leaves us with one last thing, Orla. I think it might be time for, are you ready for this, Ayvianna? It's Orla's joke of the week.
Yes, my joke of the week.
We have regularly, I keep saying sometimes we get 2 jokes, but actually
it's
just
every single
regularly,
time.
every single time we get 2 jokes, not one.
Yeah.
Now strap yourself in. You prepared?
Do you know why ironing trousers makes them smaller?
No.
Because it decreases them.
Ayvianna's like, yes, I get it. Are we done? Can I leave now?
What's the name of the man who is always well prepared for anything?
Like a Boy Scout.
Derek.
Just in case.
I actually quite like that one. If your name is Just In Case, you get in touch at DerekAndOrlaDoARadioShow@gmail.com. And that brings us to the end of our show.
It does.
Ayvianna Snow, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for letting me hang out with you guys.
It has been most pleasant having you in the studio today.
Thank
Now,
you.
if people want to get in or follow you or find you on social media, where do they look?
Just Instagram, I'm Ayvianna Snow. It's very easy.
Perfect.
I'm everywhere. You can't miss me.
And where can we see you next? What projects are coming out soon?
Ooh, I start filming on the 3rd of August. My
Ooh.
next horror,
Are we allowed to know the title?
The Nice Ones.
Ooh. Something tells me that that's not going to be as nice as it sounds. Right, so you're remaining in your Countess of Horror
Countess of Horror.
title is
Yes.
continuing. Well, maybe we'll have to have you back when the film comes out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Very
thank you
sweet.
so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And we will see you all again next time. I've been Derek.
And I've been Orla.
And this is Derek and Orla Do a Radio Show. Thanks. Bye. See you next time.